Hello guys, Crispy here, welcome back to another video. In this one, my friends, I'm gonna be testing a GeForce RTX 4070 Super in Call of Duty Black Ops 6 Beta. This one is the Founders Edition model of the card. We are running it with the latest Nvidia drivers and I'm not manually overclocking it. You can see all of its specs right here in Tech Power Ups. GPU Z recessable bar is also enabled, and over on the left I'm pairing it with a Ryzen 9 7950X 3D with half of its cores disabled, so it's basically the same as a Ryzen 7 7800X 3D, which is a great pairing for this card. And on the memory tab, I'm using 32GB of DDR5 6000MHz RAM in dual channel. Let's get into it, shall we? Let's go over the settings now. I'm starting at 1080p resolution, and I'm also going to test this one at 1440p and 4K. And I'm using the Extreme Graphics preset with Nvidia DLSS, which means that we're running native resolution, 69% sharpness, if you're wondering. Nice. And this is the preset right here. I'm just going to disable depth of field, actually, because I don't really like that effect. And on the view section right here, I'm using 105 FOV. Alrighty, here we go. Start counting the FPS, and it is not fantastic, guys, for a 4070 Super. I was expecting higher frames, and I also tried it at ultra settings instead of... What did I do? What? I don't want that. Okay. Instead of the settings that we're using right now. What? Oh my god, they're everywhere. What the hell? And on ultra, I was getting like 40 more frames per second, but I figured, well, it's a 4070 Super. It should be capable of playing the game at extreme settings. Also, I can tell a slight bit of a difference between ultra settings and extreme settings here. In terms of the lighting quality, it looks a little bit better, but it's not justified, the drop off in performance, I guess. So we might drop it down later at 1440p to ultra settings. I didn't expect to say this, but yeah, I'm not really that happy with this performance, honestly, guys. So yeah, of course, at 1440p, if you want to drop it down to DLSS quality to achieve higher frame rates, you should be seeing around these FPS that we're seeing right now. Yeah, given that the game looks kind of the same as the previous Call of Duty titles, I am not impressed with the performance once again. It's just way too low. Camping bastards, man. Destroy that. Here we go. 130. Guys, it's 1080p. What the hell? Oh boy. Oh boy, okay. You know what? Maybe we shouldn't really spend too much time here testing 1080p resolution with these settings. So I'm just gonna bump it up to 1440p, which is much more adequate for this card. Here we go, 1440p resolution is now applied, still using the DLSS, so it's native, and the extreme settings preset. Look at that! What? No way! It gets down into the 90s and 80s. Wow, with a game that looks like this, I mean, if it had next-gen graphics, I would be fine with this performance coming from a 4070 Super. I would still be a little bit mad, but yeah, it wouldn't be as bad. But come on, like, with these graphics, how is this performing like this on such a powerful GPU? It's beyond me. What the hell? Oh, there we go. Come on, reload. This weapon is a custom one, by the way, that I made. Damn it, they're camping in their own base, I think. Oh my goodness, okay. Well, at least this is not UE5 and it's not stuttering all over the place, you know. It's smooth in that... what the hell? In that regard. But I'll tell you what I was expecting. Like 140 FPS using these settings at 1440p coming from this card, okay? It's a little bit of a shame here, and the major issue that I have here is that most of the time, Call of Duty titles, it's still the beta, of course, but they perform slightly better in the beta than in the full release because they just will add stuff and not optimize for it in the full release, and yeah, it ends up performing slightly worse, so not looking forward to that too much. Of course, I will revisit the game when it releases, if it's popular, I guess. I'm really not impressed, and I'm not looking forward to a performance drop. I really hope they don't do that like they've been doing with other Call of Duty titles in the past. But you know, given history and given that this game is pretty much the same game as 5 years ago, I'm expecting a drop in performance when it releases. For now, though, I thought it was going to perform a little bit better. With the GPU this powerful, I would expect it to run well on extreme settings if they look like this, but I think we will drop it down to the ultra settings in just a little bit. However, first I will try it with some DLSS quality, which looks very good in this game. Again, this is not something that I would expect to do on such a powerful GPU. But let's start counting our FPS, and with DLSS quality, maybe they made the game with DLSS in mind, you know, or upscalers, because that's the norm these days. It's 2024, developers are developing their games with that in mind, and even frame generations and stuff. By the way, I'm not testing frame God damn it, this is hard now. But yeah, frame generation just introduces input lag. It sucks in first-person shooter games and so on. So I'm not even considering it. Okay, it's the different map. It seems like it is performing kind of the same as the last one. Getting 140s, 150s here with DLSS on quality. And I can't really tell much of a difference between quality DLSS and DLAA in this game. It is that good, the implementation of the upscaling here, at least on the Nvidia side of things with DLSS. I haven't tried FSR yet, but that will come soon. All right, next GPU that I'm going to test is the 6700 XT. Usually the AMD GPUs do much better than the Nvidia counterparts in Call of Duty, so I'm looking forward to seeing how that fares against something like the 3060 Ti and the 4060 that we've already tried. Let's see. There we go. Got the bastard. I like this weapon, actually. You know, it's not that great at the distance, but the fire rate is nice. It looks nice as well. It's like the MP5. Whoop. Hello. And in close quarters, it packs a little bit of a punch. Although I don't. So yeah, guys, if you don't mind playing with DLSS, you can max out the game and have a high refresh rate experience. But again, I expected these FPS coming from native resolution, not upscaled resolution here using DLSS. So that's a little bit of a shame, but obviously you got nothing to worry about if you're running a 4070 Super. And, well, I'm only testing this because it was actually highly requested in the previous few videos by you. So yeah, otherwise I would be testing something like a 3060 or 3050 maybe, which I'm not sure how they'll fare in this game. Okay, I'm gonna stop it right there. It runs absolutely fine like this, of course. Let's go up to 3840 by 2160. Here we go. This is native 4K. Yep, it is dropping from 60 FPS. It's constantly below 60 FPS, actually. Not even dropping because it can't handle that. Wow. Yeah, with these graphics, come on. Again, 3090, 3080 Ti performance that we're seeing right here. Those were 4K gaming GPUs back in their days, you know, and they were running games that looked a little bit better than this at 4K. Just fine. Maybe with some DLSS at the same time, but come on, right? It's dropping into the 30s. That's extremely disappointing. Once again, the game is not really that well optimized on extreme settings, but again, it's extreme settings still. Let's move on to DLSS quality. This should be very doable now. Quality, as you can see, 69% sharpness. And once again, the visuals are very similar to native resolution right now on quality DLSS. They were even at 1440p, so the higher resolution at 4K right now, the better DLSS will look. I don't even know how I died there, honestly. What the hell? Come on, there we go. Let's keep on going here. Ooh, we can go. Ooh, where am I? What the hell? Okay, we're fine. Interesting. Getting 100 plus inside of here in these closed spaces. It's going to be a little bit higher refresh rate of an experience to be expected. Can we kill this guy? No, I'm not gonna attempt that. Seriously. What? I didn't even get him! What the hell, bro? Up! Come on! We got it! Good stuff. Well, at least with quality DLSS at 4K, you can play at extreme settings, okay? It could be worse. At least you gain a bunch of performance by enabling that DLSS setting, and it looks very similar to native resolution, so kind of saves the 4070 Super. But again, these are the FPS that I expected without DLSS. And here we go, we're back to 1080p resolution using the Ultra preset with DLAA. The only thing I changed was the texture resolution was set to normal and I set it to high. We got enough VRAM for that. And depth of field was set to on. I turned it off because I don't like it in Call of Duty titles. Oh, hello? Alright, let's go. Start counting our FPS. We're in the 150s, 160s. I thought it was going to get like 180s, because when I first joined the match, maybe it was in another map, I saw 180 FPS with this GPU at these settings, Ultra preset. So, once again, I'm disappointed. Ultra settings gave us, what, like 10 more frames per second or so? It isn't that great. Maybe sometimes it would drop into like the 120s and lower 100s. Yeah, okay, maybe I saw it right here. It's going up to the... What the hell was that? Shotgun, okay. Yeah, it was going up to the 180s there. Wow, this is a bit disappointing once again, guys. I don't know what to say. This game's not really that well optimized. I thought it was because after seeing so many broken titles, especially with UE5 engine, Unreal Engine 5 engine, yeah, that's great, Chris, releasing this year, you know, this is good performance compared to those. But if you put things into perspective, game doesn't look all that special in 2024. It looks like a last-gen title, actually. Oh my gosh. Ninjas everywhere, my friends. We need to be very careful here. I like to run around the map killing people, but it's probably not going to be that doable here. Camping bastard as well. No. 3 guys from behind me. Where did they come from? Again, maybe this is meant to be played with DLSS, like all of the games these days, unfortunately. And enabling that on quality will give you way higher FPS, of course. 200s, probably 200 plus on average. Yeah, that's way smoother on a higher refresh rate panel, of course, like 240 hertz. So at least you can do that with decent graphics without dropping things down too low, you know. But again, this should be what you get on ultra settings at 1080p native. Okay, let's keep on playing the game here. Alright. There we go, another one down. Let's reload, wait a little bit. No! From above! What the heck are you doing there? Now the 1% lows are extremely good, as you can see, and the visuals are still similar to what we saw with the LAA. So it's not terrible. Anyway, I'm gonna stop it there, guys, and the game's halfway through. Let's set it back to DLAA, or native res, and 1440p resolution. And here we go, this is it, 2560 by 1440, all on Ultra again. Still getting 80s and 90s. I guess this is kind of worst case scenario in this particular area in this map. Kind of weird, actually, because there's nothing going on here. But yeah, around the map, running around, it gets a good, like, 20 FPS higher, 10 to 20 FPS higher than what we saw previously. At, what the hell? Why do I keep opening that? What is going on? Like, is it control? No. Is it control shift? No. Caps lock, okay, it's caps lock, okay. Caps lock opens the map. I don't want to hit caps lock by mistake. Sometimes when I'm hitting shift and I'm panicking a little bit, I'll open that, I'm sorry. Yeah, I guess this is good for around 100 FPS on average now, with these settings. But this will really shine with DLSS quality enabled, of course. Also, again, don't use frame generation. It will massively increase input lag. And yes, it will give you more FPS, but it's not a better experience, okay? I would rather have 90 FPS native than like 180 FPS with frame generation in a first-person shooter, because it's going to be snappier with 90. Not smoother, but snappier. Let's go. Let's go. Oh boy. Going with my friends here. Not sure what's going on. Oh, no. Yeah, a little stutter there. Okay, yeah, that's good enough. Let's do the LSS quality now. Start counting our frames. We're almost losing this one, guys. They got 220 points already. This is terrible. It's hard point as... Oh, they're all there. Wait, can I get them from behind? My God! They're not behind. Oh, gosh. They're looking at me now. Okay. Let's go. Good, do that. Why do I have a pistol? Okay, thank you. The guy didn't kill me, but hey, we still died there. We need the hard point, please. Throw the grenade out. Let's go. Guys, please move to the freaking hard point. What are you all doing there? What the hell? All right. Oh, from behind, what are you doing there? Just a second ago, there were 4 people of my team behind me. This is so weird. how things change, how fast things change in this title, guys. I got another one there. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. I'm gonna go prone. zWORMz tactic here. They can't see you if you're prone. Well, they can. Didn't even bother there to turn around while prone. Oh, it doesn't take a while. It's instant. I thought it did take a while. What? Stop, ninja boy. Okay, there we go. Got him. I'm gonna throw a grenade. Random nade there. I'm scared. 150 FPS, very good by the way, but it's very similar at the same time as what we saw on Extreme. Anyway, I guess that's probably kind of enough performance testing at these settings. It's very similar, again, to what we saw on Extreme. And it's still very disappointing, although it's super, super playable and buttery smooth, obviously. But yeah, it's upscaled 1440p with a 4070 Super. Do I need to say anything else? I don't think so. I've said the same thing 1,000 times already. Alright, the hard point will be there. Guys, yeah, we lost it. Alright, that's it. So let's go up to 4K Ultra settings with DLAA. And see the 50 FPS that we're gonna get. Oh, it's gonna be the same map as well. We can actually directly compare the experience to what we saw previously on Extreme this time. It's slightly better once again than Extreme, but yeah, I was expecting better performance once again. Oh my god, what the hell. Okay, another kill here. Let's reload. Actually, I don't need to reload that often with this one because I put a big mag on it, an extended magazine. Oh boy, there he is. It feels terrible, guys, whenever it drops from 60 FPS. And didn't we see 60 average previously? Probably not. Yeah, it was consistently below 60 FPS previously in the 50s. So at least now it gets 60 plus sometimes, although it's not great. Okay, it's not going to change the experience to a point where it's now going to be great at 4K resolution native. This is not going to happen. Thankfully, though, previously DLSS fixed that, so now if we utilize DLSS quality, it will get even better FPS, like 10, I guess, than what we saw on Extreme. Yep, that's the case. It's hitting 100 FPS right now. It's smooth. It's back to playable now. Yeah, now it is alright. It's not really that big of a competitive experience, but obviously if you want competitive experiences, play on low settings. And I'll do that, by the way, in just a little bit. On 1440p resolution, which is the target res for this GPU. Not gonna test all of the 3 resolutions again, you know, on low settings. Otherwise, the video would be too big, and I got many other GPUs in the list for this beta. Also, the water seems to be pretty intensive here in this little pool. Drops down into the 70s. Maybe shooting the water... Yeah! Guys! Shooting the water still drops your FPS like crazy, like it does in other Call of Duty titles, the recent ones at least, Modern Warfare 3 and Warzone. In Warzone, I usually shoot the water to show worst case scenario in terms of FPS. You're not gonna do that very often, so it doesn't bother me that it drops. But it's a little bit stupid or annoying that they don't fix that. Come on, it's been like that forever and it's not fixed yet, even in this new release. Just goes to show you that they don't really care all that much about the optimization. And the optimization is decent because it's always been decent and the game looks like a 2015 title. I guess that's it, right? Alright, anyway, I'm gonna stop it there. 95 average, 61% lows. It's stable, it's good, don't shoot water. Let's go down to 1440p with competitive settings. And here we have it, 2560 by 1440, DLAA, minimum settings with normal textures. That's the only thing I changed from the preset. Alright, here we go, start counting our FPS, and we're getting 170. Alright, that's pretty good now, not gonna lie, but it's low settings. Although low settings don't look all that different from ultra, so at least there's that. I can tell a major difference, of course, difference in the shadow quality as well as lighting quality. Here it's not as good, but everything else, especially if you keep the textures above very low or low, it actually looks similar. So yeah, if you want to play competitively, you're not losing much in terms of graphical fidelity at all. The AK-47 actually packs a bit of a punch. I like it, guys. I like it. Should have gone with it earlier. There we go, another one. Look at that. Over in this area, it goes up to almost 200 frames per second. If you have an overclocked version of the card, it will probably hit 200 more often, of course, and like 180 on average, probably. It's good performance overall on low settings, and if you want to have that very fast refresh rate experience, this is it. Although, if you have a 240Hz monitor, it's still nowhere near 240 FPS all of the time. So that's where DLSS will come in just a little bit, of course. No! Ooh, stun grenade and Semtex. God damn, okay. Oh my god, from behind. Seriously, dude. Seriously, there were teammates of mine behind me, and they still haven't managed to kill the bastard. Oh, wait a second. Come on. Get over here. Alright. He's not coming here. At least we conquered C there. Snipers. Snipers are bad. I don't like them. Those bastards kill me with one shot. What are you doing camping there, dude? There we go. A couple of kills finally. Back to it. Oh boy. Oh, so many. Gonna go prone. It's the zWORMz tactic now, my friends. Throw grenade. Oh, my friends are there. What the hell? Okay, then. That was weird. No. That was terrible. Why didn't it change the weapons there? I actually moved mouse 3 there. Maybe I need a new mouse. It's probably about time, because this one... look at it. Yeah, right? It's been heavily used, but at the same time, I don't want to change it, because it's good. I like it. It's Razer Viper Ultimate. Alright, let's enable DLSS for that ultra performance experience. And again, you don't really lose much in terms of visual sharpness and quality by enabling DLSS, so I would do it. And there we go. Now we're getting those sweet 200s, guys. Oh yes, and you can max out a 240Hz panel most of the time as well. What the hell are you doing there? Oh boy. This is great, guys. It makes me play even better now. Look at that. Look at us killing all of them bastards. There we go, another one down. Oh boy, I am contesting the objective as well. Sniper got us. Oh, that was good. Wow. Well, guys, at least the game is scalable when it comes to the performance you get. Max it out and you'll get 80 to 90 FPS. And on low settings, you can get like double of that at the native resolution, at DLSS, and you can get high refresh rate experiences even on ultra settings. Oh boy, and if you want an ultra competitive experience with the 4070 Super, it will be possible here at 1440p resolution. And again, I really recommend a 1440p panel for this GPU. I don't think we've talked about that in this video yet, but it makes a huge difference compared to 1080p, and this card can handle 1440p gaming just fine. Even Black Myth Wukong with oh, that was crazy. With optimized settings, can run fine on this card at 1440p, and that's a UE5 game that's extremely intensive. So yeah, that's about it for this one. Maybe I'm just gonna play it through, you know? I'm forgetting to use the stun grenade. I should be taking advantage of that. Look at that. We stunned one of them there. I don't even know where he is, though. Got him. Good. Let's go in this direction. 24 bullets. Got another one. Ooh, that was close, though. Can I destroy that thing? No. Okay. Oh, more grenades. Come on. Ah, that was another one there. So close. Kill bastards. There we go. Reload. Let's do this. Be careful. There we go. Go back here. All good. I am wrecking them right now, guys. Ah! Also, those 1% lows are extremely good. So maybe they did optimize the game. I don't know. I don't know. If you are a competitive player, well, again, you can play it absolutely fine with 240 FPS with this card. Thanks very much for watching the video. Hope you enjoyed. I'll catch you in the next one very soon. As always, love you all. Bye-bye.